always been a huge fan of these developers. All the games that they've created are always so on par with the actual real-life war that the games are set in. We have had Verdun, Tannenberg, and now we're hoping for a much more ambitious and varied World War I game called ISONZO, coming to PC, next-gen consoles, and PS4 and Xbox. And the game will also feature retail versions, which is also a huge plus in my opinion. It means you'll have the real thing in your hand in a physical copy if you'd like. What I first thought would be just a simple sequel to their already really great games is now bigger than ever, and I'm all up for it. You have a literal character customization, in which I mean you can customize your soldier's uniform, headgear, his face, his facial hair with a ton of different mustache, his facial items, and much more, with different classes that all have their place on the battlefield. I truly cannot wait to be able to play this game because it looks to finally offer something different from a World War I setting. We know that a lot of games tried the World War I war these past years, but no one actually tried the mountains of the Italian front, which is a completely unique setting, and so I'm excited for this. ISONZO will introduce players to high-altitude alpine warfare in northeast Italy. It breaks new ground in the Alps with a complete feature overall, including the brand new historically driven offensive game mode, also authentic period technologies like flare guns to call in support, and obstacles blocking the way that players will have to go through in order to advance through the maps, and of course character customization. Cosmetic customization is something people have wanted since the launch of the first game, Verdun, especially for mustaches. Eye-catching facial hair is associated with the Great War, and while previous titles in the World War I game series featured fancy mustaches, this is the first time each player will be able to choose their own. Where Verdun and Tannenberg featured battles where both sides attack and defend, for ISONZO the developers decided that it made more sense to create a game mode where there is one attacking team with multiple objectives to take. The beautiful landscapes of northern Italy provide a wide range of battlefields with a lot of variety to them. Finding uphill to assault a bunker in the side of a mountain is very different to battling through ruined towns or attempting to cross a river under fire, all of which will be part of ISONZO. Everything in ISONZO down to the trench design and significant landmarks have been recreated from historical sources, ranging from films and diaries to modern photographs of the battlefields taken on research trips. The new offensive game mode challenges players to lead the charge across stunning Italian landscapes or prepare their defense on dynamic battlefields. In-game, you'll need to react to battlefield conditions by choosing your role and loadout carefully, snipe enemy engineers from mountain sides to stop them cutting your wire, use rifle grenades to clear enemy strongpoints across the river, or call in artillery barrages as an officer. This is a battle for the fate of nations, and both sides will unleash their huge arsenals of weapons, which also both sides will have a lot of different weapons to choose from, which will all be unique to them. Players will handle everything from bayonets and machine guns to mortars and rifle grenades. If that's not doing the job, they can call in support from heavy artillery barrages, bombing runs, or lethal poison gas. ISONZO will have a lot more stuff happening in real time and much more varied customizations, weapons, and gameplay features than all of its last games, which is why it has so much potential. Hopefully we'll be able to play this game soon, so make sure you guys support this video and subscribe to stay tuned.